So I'm going to show how to take the little HDMI output, either an HDMI coming out of your smart controller, or like this is one of those casting things like what we have in the box, so you can use the wireless display adapter, or one of these Miracast dongles that comes with the case, or you can go in like $20-30. I use some double-sided tape to attach this little HDMI dealio. So this is it's called a video capture card. So all it does is take HDMI, whatever HDMI input, and turns it into a webcam. So that becomes USB. So to make this work, you take your source, plug it in the back of the capture card, plug the capture card in here on the MDT. Once that plugs in, open up Zoom. When you're in Zoom, go up to the little gear icon. Click on the gear icon, go over to video. Now it's already selected it, but generally when you don't have it plugged in, this is what you're going to see. You'll see the camera on the top of the computer screen. So you're going to switch this to USB video. If that thing's unplugged, all you're going to see is the HD webcam, which is built into the top of the screen right over here. So you'll click USB video. Now when you first open this might be checked, the mirror my video thing. You want to make sure that's off, otherwise everything's backwards. You can kind of check that because this screen that's on your casting device will have some words, and if the words are mirrored, that's bad. So turn that off. You can close that, or before you close it, if you want to just make sure it's working, you can keep it open and then do your regular connections through your smart controller. So you turn it on, swipe down, do your regular thing for casting, go down to display, cast, choose the one that becomes available, the top one. So it'll connect. You'll see this change over to the same thing as your screen. So you can back out of that on your screen, get into the Fly app, make sure it's good and working. You don't want to do a firmware update because that's my luck. Hey, look at that. So we'll start the update here, but while it's doing that, you can close this and create a meeting. So when you create your meeting, you'll create whatever meeting, and that's going to be your view. So they're not going to see you. You can join with computer audio, make sure you're set up for your audio, like turn up your volume and stuff so you can hear people in the room. You can mute yourself or whatever. So this is just literally a Zoom meeting. If you want to invite people, you can go down to more and click invite. What I would probably do is go to invite, copy the invite link. If you're assuming you're on an event, I would just go into your event and add it as a comment in there. So if you add that in as a comment in the event, then people can grab it off of that and go. If you don't want it to be on the record in there for whatever reason, or you're not on an event or whatever, you can always email it to yourself, or send out the invite if you already have people loaded in your Zoom contacts, which is probably the easiest way to do it. But that's real quick and dirty. That's how to get into it. Once you have the meeting set up, it's just like joining a Zoom meeting. You email out the link to your Zoom, and you're going to see the drone's live view. It's about a 2-second lag, or a little less than 2 seconds, but it's not good enough to fly in, but it's good enough for what's going on right now. That's all I got.